Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to Chrono Trigger. And last time around, not only had we completed multiple side quests, but if you remember, right here in the Sunshrine, we had dropped off the Sunstone. Of course, it's called the Moonstone, and we got it by defeating that Son of the Sun boss in the future, 2300 AD. So, it stands to reason if we put this stone down here in 65 million BC, it'll charge in the sun all these years, right? So let's actually check that out. Let's go to Antiquity. Let's see what happens to this stone over time, shall we? So here we are in Antiquity, which is 12,000 BC, so only 65 million years have passed. And we go to check it out, and indeed the sunstone is there, and it is still glowing, as you can see. But it is not fully charged yet, but it's glowing, which is cool. It's changed its properties a bit. So now let's go ahead again. And now why don't we go to the Middle Ages? 600 is another 12,000 years later. Let's see what's going on in the Middle Ages. Here we are. So we're in the Middle Ages and we land, and we can check out how's the Sunstone looking at 600 AD. Whoa, look at that. First of all, we got a strength capsule. And then here, it's shining, as you can see. It is starting to shine. So definitely it's changing over time and becoming more and more powerful, which is really neat, right? All right, cool. So now let's go to the present, or 1000 AD, and let's see what's going on there. All right, sweet. How's it doing in 1000 AD? What the? It's gone. The Sunstone is gone. Look, the Moonstone, it isn't here. Has someone from this time taken it? Uh-oh. So there's a twist. So where did it go? Well, this is actually kind of neat. There's an easy way to figure it out. Watch this. I think I remember what it is. Watch this. So what you do is you fly around a bit. All right, you're going to fly around. Check out the environment, see what the heck is going on here, right? There's the Black Omen, all right. Let's keep looking around the world map. And look at there. Ah, there's the cathedral. That's Fiona's cathedral, right? And what the hell do I see here? Do we see something slightly different than how it appeared earlier in the game? Just ever so slightly, right? Right? There you go. So, I think we know where to check out. Let's see what the hell is going on at the Mayor's Manor. The children are slipping away from us. It's so painful to see. I hate my dad more than anyone in the whole world. Dad loves money more than he loves me. Moonstone, never heard of it. Then why is your house blinking, asshole? Everybody says Daddy's greedy. That's not true, is it? So basically the Moonstone is somewhere in this house, right? But where is it? It's somewhere. He's obviously hiding it somewhere. Why else would his house be glowing like that? So what do we do? How do we find the Moonstone? It's funny, the children absolutely hate him. So, is there anything we can... Ah, she's stuck on me. Is there anything we can figure out in town, perhaps? I want to go to the fair, too. They're talking about the Millennium Fair. Graham and Gramps went to the fair. We're keeping an eye on the house. Alright, so that doesn't help at all, right? Snail Stop, anything going on here? Some monsters can coexist with humans, like the piano player. 4 centuries ago, a woman named Fiona revived the forest to the north, aided by a strange iron construct. The thing is kept in a shrine within the forest now. That's interesting that the story has changed from when we last talked to this guy before we did that whole Fiona quest line, right? By the way, shout out to Jesse, who became a channel member tonight. That is the very first contribution of the night. Thank you so much, Jesse, for that. We're now at 542 and climbing. Thank you for the support. Beesbot, if you're asking where Chrono is, you haven't been watching in several streams. It's part of the main plot. Basically, during 12,000 AD, the Queen of Zeal revived Lavos. And when she did, everything was going to be destroyed. So Chrono sacrificed himself to basically freeze time and stop it. but now we're trying to find a way to save him. And that's the main plot, but we've deferred from the main plot to do all the optional side content that opened up at that time, and it's hours and hours of side content, so. Everyone's out to the festival, bunch of lazy sops. This guy again. Play something upbeat. There we go. What does the bartender have to say? Anything? I've got spiced jerky, but I'm saving it for a special occasion. I might let some go for 9,900. Sold! Now there's a customer with good taste. Here you go. We just bought spiced jerky. Is it a rare item? I think it might be, actually. Let me take a look here. Spiced jerky. It's a rare item. See that? So what do we use spiced jerky for? I don't know. It's for some side content. But I don't actually know. Yeah. I'm trying to remember, because I think that's for another side quest. Now here's the market. Nothing here. I'm trying to remember who you give the spiced jerky to. Anyway, so really I think we've exhausted, you know, what we can actually do here. Unless we try to, I think that maybe one more time. See, he says he never heard of the Moonstones. Obviously he has it. Well, how do we get to it? I'm trying to remember. What I'm thinking is, it might have to do with time manipulation. Much like with all these other puzzles, we had to go to a different time frame. Wait a minute, there's a chest here. I got a shelter. Oh. Because since we have this spiced jerky, I'm thinking we may be able to do something with it, perhaps in the past. So, why don't we go to the past? The Elder's house. Tata's bride. Is that not spiced jerky you're carrying? Might you part with it for 10,000 gold? Take it for free. Truly, thank you. I thought kindness and sharing gone from this world altogether. I'll teach my children from your example. There are greater things in life than money. Right then, I'd best start cooking. Fiona loves all things that are green and grow. She's a pure noble heart. I pray her dream of greener days comes true. A place known as the Magic Caves is east of the mountains. We already know about that. That Tata always stirring up trouble. So basically what just happened was, we bought spiced jerky for 10,000 gold. We came back in time, and we could have sold that jerky, alright, for a profit. But instead we gave it to her for free, and she says, I will teach my children to be kind and generous. So now what happens if we go back to 1000 AD? Jesse says the sub process is very accessible for blind users. Congrats to Google Pay. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. For those who don't know, I set it up that if you want to do a membership, you type !membership in the chat. That command will actually generate the link you click on, and it pops up, and then you should be able to use a screen reader to actually get the membership via that link. And that was suggested to me years ago. I believe it was by Super Blind Man. I can't remember if it was him or someone else, but I'm pretty sure it was him who was explaining to me that that would make it accessible. So I did it, and now people can do that if they want. So I'm glad to hear that the Google Pay allowed you to do that. So by the way, now here we are. What will happen now in 1000? I wish my husband were a touch less generous. Would it kill him to save a little for us, would it? My dad is my favorite person in the whole world. I love my daddy. You're interested in the Moonstone? A passing young traveler left it here. By all means, take it. It seems to be important to you folks. Look at that. Help the needy, share and share alike, thinking about making that the town motto. So we totally made him the nicest possible guy. And then what does his daughter now say? Everyone says daddy's magnanimous, but he says he's just big boned. What the? I'm pretty sure that's not what it means. Alright, Go Team Venture, good evening. Good to have you here. How you doing? Good to see you. So, we got the Moonstone back. That means we can now fly back. And we can go put it back to where it's supposed to be to continue charging for this quest line. Place the moonstone here? Yes. Alright, so now we'll continue to charge. Alright, so here's the thing. As much as I'd say, oh, let's follow it to the Cataclysm. If you go to the Cataclysm, Lavos emerges from the ground, and then you have to fight him, and that's the end of the game. So probably not the best choice right now. Let's go to the future of 2300 AD, and let's see what happens with the moonstone there. Yes, Derek, I used to have several overlays on my video screen when I did stuff. That's correct. I don't anymore. Just my face now and my bar here. All right, so here it is. Look at this. Amazing. With energy like this, I should be able to make a really powerful weapon. Let's take it back to my house. So we did it. First, we'll extract the sunstone's energy and convert it to a more manageable form. Then we'll just vacuum pack it into a cartridge. We're basically making a super weapon. And it's finished. The Wonder Shot. Sometimes I amaze myself. Take a look at this, Luca. I borrowed a bit of the sunstone to create something nifty on my own. The sunglasses. So, we just got 2 new ultra items. One for Luca, and I think one can be used for anyone, but just to show you, from 89 damage to 250 damage, the amount of playtime you've put into the game determines the damage. So the longer you play Chrono Trigger, the better the Wonder Shot gets. How cool is that? A completely unique item. Now also we have the sunglasses, boosts overall damage. So you can put, I think, I'm trying to remember, can sunglasses, yes, they can go on anyone. So anyone can put on the sunglasses and get a damage boost, which is kind of neat. So who should I put it on? You know, I'm trying to think, like, who should I actually put it on? I guess put it on her for now. Why not, right? So there we go. That's the Sunstone plotline. And that's pretty simple when you really think about it. That's a pretty simple plotline. It's just, you needed to remember that people were talking about that Sunstone over the years. And then you needed to find that island and figure out how to beat that boss to get it. Alright? So now we have, basically Luca's like decked out with her best equipment in the game. And now we're going to continue on. And I think what we should do next, as much as people say, oh, it's one of the most difficult things in the game, I actually think that we should do the Rainbow Shell quest line. So Rainbow Shell, I'm trying to remember where it is. Where was Rainbow Shell? Why am I not remembering? Was it in 600 AD? Why can I not remember right now? I'm having a brain fart. It's not here. No, that's the magic. I think it is 600 AD, actually. Let's go back. Sunglasses is 25% buff to damage. They're the best, as Dav is. There you go. Yes, there it is. There's see the cave that's kind of isolated out there in the water to the right? That's the cave that has the rainbow shell, and that's what we need to do next, I think. Yeah. Yep. The Wonder Shot caps at 255 attack damage, says Rugal. I don't know, but right now it's 180 something, so it's super good right now. It's just going to get better and better the more we play. So here's the thing. Do we do Rainbow Shell, or do we go back to the castle? Hold on a second, because I just want to try something. All right? Because I swear that you could go to the castle and do a plotline now, but maybe I'm mistaken. By the way, because we have the airship, you saw what just happened. We don't have to go through that forest anymore. We could fly right over it. Go to party. What do we replace Robo with Marl right now? Okay. Now let's save, just for the sake of having a save file with that updated thing. Okay. The Black Omen's the end of the game. Black Omen's the last thing you do, so we're not doing that yet. Princess Nadia. You had me worried, Princess. I understand your feelings, of course. The king places his realm above all else. It was the same even when your mother, Queen Aliza, passed away. What? Oh, child, please forget I spoke. Tell me! It's difficult to speak of even now. You see, Queen Elysian's condition has been frail for some time. It took a sudden turn for the worse near the end. She desperately wanted to see your father just one last time. But your father refused. He said he could not leave his work unattended. He left you, young, innocent, and knowing nothing of death, to watch over her alone. Naturally, the end was not long in the coming. She died soon after. One might well say the king killed her. Such a shame. Father killed her? Please, I speak too much. Do not let it trouble you, your highness. Now that you finally returned, won't you go and see the king? So, Marl had no idea of what just happened. And she just had a big plot bomb dropped on her lap, so there you go. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go investigate and see what the hell is going on here in the castle, right? There we go. Oh, Nadia! What have you come here for? I thought you had no more use for this place. Don't you look at me like that. You're the one who stormed out of here and letting these hoodlums in here. Are you planning to cause some sort of trouble? How can you say things like that? These are my friends. Friends? You're a daughter of the line of Guardia. Consorting with their like is a disgrace to the family name. It's true then. You really do care more about the kingdom than you ever cared about me or Mother. What? You killed my mother. Get out! Do not show your face here again! Don't worry, I won't! Wow. Do as you please. You are not my daughter. Wow. Oh dear. So, what just happened? Right? Huh. Can we talk? Can we figure out? Because this is a plot line, obviously, that we need to follow. Something's going to happen here. Oh, there's a chest. Look. Elixir. Isn't it true this is the first time we can really explore the castle? Because before we were on the run? Right. Earlier we were on the run. His Grace is deeply troubled by Princess Nadia. It's hard for the king to seek advice about family matters. After the death of Queen Eliza, Princess Nadia became His Grace's entire world. There's a chest. Here we go. A high ether. What have you come here for? You have no business in this place. Wow. So, I'm trying to remember what we need to do in order to fix this, because I think we can fix this. I'm just trying to remember exactly how we fix this. Okay. We might as well look at the rest of the castle while we're here, just for the hell of it, right? Derek, yes, as I said, for 10 years, I always wanted to go back to Chrono Trigger, especially when I became an interactive streamer here with you guys. I've always wanted to come back and play this in this manner, having a conversation with you and enjoying the game the way that we're doing now, rather than me just kind of playing it for myself. Hello, I'm in charge of the princess's physical fitness. I'm in charge of discipline. This latest incident is my fault. I should have been more strict. I'm the personal tutor in charge of her education. Why are you all standing in the room? We just got a Mega Elixir. Holy shit. That's one of the best items in the game. Seriously. One of the best items in the game. Heals the entire party's HP and TP all at once. So that was a great find right there. I'm glad that we're checking out the castle. In fact, we should probably try to check out other directions as well. These other rooms here. So if we go up and down, what's up? Ah, look. A turbo ether. We're getting all kinds of great items in the castle for checking this out. It is locked. There's got to be a special way to open it. Interesting. What are you doing here? Do you want to be put on trial again? What do you mean? There's a door in the castle they won't let us enter. What door is that? Is that the trial room, perhaps? I don't know. What's further down here? Here's the kitchen. Preparations for the Millennial Fair evening celebration are underway. The chief cook's ancestor served in the war against the Fiend Lord. Served food, I mean. As a wise man once said, can't wage war on an empty stomach. Who gave you permission to come in here? Out with you. Sorry about my wife. The old lady runs the kitchens. Gotta tread softly around here. She knows how to cook a goose better than anyone, but she's also got a temper that'll cook your goose. Seems to run in the family. You're talking about, remember, the cook from 600 AD. That's kind of interesting, right? All right, so in the meantime, I received a $10 tip from Canadian Kirk. Do you think science is the end-all, be-all of truth? I think science is more of the explanation and discovery of truth. But truth is out there, right? Not everything that's truthful may have been discovered by science. Do you see? And maybe one day there'll be things we just cannot explain, but then when we figure out how to explain them, then they'll become scientific, you see? So, I don't think anything is the end-all, be-all of anything, quite frankly. I like to keep an open mind. Hope that makes sense. Okay. So thank you very much for the $10 tip there, Canadian Kirk. All right. So we swing to the other side of the castle here. Let's see what's down there, and then we'll probably take off. And I think, if I remember correctly, we can actually do some stuff for the other plot line now, and it may apply to this one. Look where we are. Remember when we escaped from the dungeons? That's what that is. And what's all the way down here? I'm Pierre, the Royal Legal Counsel. The king has been terribly distraught since the princess ran off. Took some time, but I was able to convince him that no kidnapping took place. The Chancellor, on the other hand, has been acting quite strangely. We were just discussing that now. The Chancellor. You mean, remember at the beginning of the game, the plotline was that the Chancellor was actually a monster in disguise? Why would the Chancellor 400 years later be acting weird? The Chancellor hired all the guards who manned the prison towers. The Chancellor may have been purposefully trying to convince His Grace's judgment in the courtroom. Those prison guards were an odd bunch. Even we could get cold stares from time to time, and the eyes looked like they weren't even human. What? It was right around the time he ordered the dragon tank to be built. That was when the Chancellor started to act differently. Ha 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 ha! So, it seems to be what they're saying is that the Chancellor may not be the Chancellor again. A second time. First in 600 AD and maybe now in the present? But is there anything we can do to figure that out? Why not give His Grace a gift to soothe his mood? He seems to have a taste for spiced jerky lately. Really? Really? Okay. So why don't we save, because we've got this quest line in motion, alright? Now we know where to get spiced jerky. We got to go back to 600 AD. Wait, no. We don't get it in 600 AD. We get it in 1000, don't we? My bad. We actually get it in the present. We have to go buy it from that guy again. The bartender. They love their spiced jerky in this game. Who's the strongest in my party physically? I want to say it's Frog, but it might actually be, Robo. I don't know. Is this guy? Yes. Okay. So we bought the spiced jerky. There we go. Derek, that is not a hat. That is Frog, who is a frog. He's been turned into a frog by dark magic. Yes, that actually, Frog is a frog, if you didn't know. An anthropomorphic frog, but a frog nonetheless. So. Okay, so he wants me to give the king spiced jerky, apparently. What's that? Your favorite. You brought me this for me? Let's see. What? Servant, what is it, your grace? How could you? Giving me something this spicy when you know quite well I have high blood pressure? What? But it's your favorite. This is the last straw. Now I truly know how much you hate me. Father, no, Leave now. Never show your face here ever again. Father? Oops. So now, this Chancellor seems to be doing absolutely everything to make the King and Marl grow apart. Like he just orchestrated that whole thing. That's pretty messed up, huh? Alright, so I just got a $2 tip from Big Larry Gaming. Today's been a good day. I pulled something in my stomach standing up. I'm relaxing in my room watching your stream. I swear sometimes it sucks being old. Have a great stream. Thanks for the entertainment. Yep. When you get older, you could just literally move the wrong direction. You pull something, you get a neck injury like I got literally a week ago today is when I hurt my neck bad. And it just today almost feels normal. Seriously, like finally I don't have like throbbing pain in my shoulder anymore. And I feel a little bit of it if I move my neck like this, but it's almost completely gone. And it took a whole freaking week, you know? That's what happens when you get older, dude. Okay, so. Alright, well, that didn't go so well, did it? So what's up with this goddamn Chancellor? Oh dear. And that's it. That's all he says. So now, obviously, we know something is going on with this Chancellor, right? Obviously. But the question is, what is it and how do we expose it? How do we figure this out? Do we tell the people in the basement about what he just did with the spiced jerky? Or is it another plot line entirely? Which I think it is. I think I know what we have to do, but it's completely unrelated. Yeah, see? They're all just talking about it. Alright, so nothing new here. At all. But we did get some good items for coming back here. Okay. So. You know, you gotta wonder. Anything over here? This is where the church was in 600 AD, but no, there's nothing there anymore. Remember, the church was a front for the monsters? Well, there's nothing there now. Okay. What do I do with Magus? I still have them. I just haven't used them in a long time. But anyway. So, what should we do? Well, the next thing we can do is the Rainbow Shell plotline, although it's really tough. Maybe we could do, like someone had suggested, the Specchio plotline, which is at the end of time. Ooh, excuse me. Magus is standing right here, look. That boy's existence is of no consequence. My attention is focused elsewhere. So he's talking about Chrono. He's still talking about the time egg and the Chrono trigger and trying to help Chrono. Let's save. Let's see if we can beat Specchio. See if Specchio has a new form. I would think Specchio probably should have a new form. Okay. Oh my! Specchio definitely has a new form. Are you ready for this? Hey, that spiky-haired fellow isn't been coming around. Oh, excuse me. I'm supposed to be having the voice. This spiky-haired fellow ain't coming by lately. What do you want? You looking for some practice, huh? All right. That did not go very well. The problem is, if I remember correctly, Specchio at this point has insanely good moves. So, at the very beginning, he cast this ability that can do random status ailments. So if you don't have something that stops status ailments, you immediately get blasted with them, okay? So, we gotta put the Nova armor on Frog. She's got the Vigilance hat, and we have to actually put a Vigilance hat onto her as well. So now, none of them will get hit by any status ailment, okay? Now, as you saw, Frog took insane damage, and I don't know why exactly he did. I'm not sure why. I think it might have been because the first attack was lightning, and he's water type. So because he's weak to lightning, he took double damage and immediately died, right? So that's no good. We don't have anything that stops lightning, I don't think. We don't. We can give him a third eye that doubles his evasion. We give him the Flea Bustier. It gives him magic defense plus 12, which would be good, I think, right? Let's try the Flea Bustier. Alright. We don't need this right now, because that's only going to boost her attack damage. Maybe try to double her evasion. So. Try again. Try again after getting completely owned here. We're not doing this right now. We're definitely not doing this right now. We got to come back later. He's way too strong for us right now. Good news is, I think I actually did put on some better stuff here. I'm trying to think. Now I'll give him. I think I'll give him this. Give her the ruby armor now. Ruby armor is much better for her, right? Doubles her evasion. Do we want sunglasses on her? Yeah, for now. Okay, so we can't do that right now. We tried, we failed. It's too hard. We'll have to come back later to do it. Okay. Alright, so I think what we will do, let's go to the Middle Ages, and I think we're going to start the Rainbow Shell quest line. Okay, so I believe the Rainbow Shell is south, this way. Wait, what was that? Oh, that's the optional dungeon. Okay. Go to the Time Egg. We could do the Time Egg, but I'm trying to remember how to do it. How do you do the Time Egg quest line? I'm trying to remember how you do that. Man. Because we could do that first, and then we could do Rainbow Shell, and then we could get to the end of the game, Black Omen. Where do you, I forget where you go to initiate the Time Egg quest line. That's the next major part of the plot, and we could definitely do that. But where the hell do you do that from? Is it 12,000? I'm trying to remember exactly where it is. That is the Chrono trigger, a time egg. Should you wish to try to hatch it, the one who crafted your Wings of Time can tell you the way. Okay, we have to go to 2300 AD and go talk to, was it Balthazar? Whose consciousness was transferred into the new when we first got the epic. Okay, there we go. Let's do that then. Fair enough. This is it, is it not? Alright, go in these doors. Yep, this is where we found all the logs. We went back here, and this is where the new... Oh, look! A magic capsule randomly. And look who's back. So we currently have a strength capsule. And a magic capsule. Magic we should keep giving to Frog, seriously. Strength we'll hold on to. Okay. Death Peak harbors a power capable of restoring the slain to life. But the power to reverse death is not one easily invoked. The need must be great, and the person's existence of the utmost importance. And what's more, you'll need a doll identical to that person in every detail. Then and only then will the power deign to catch the egg. A doppeldoll? That would do nicely. A magician, Norkstein Belkler, could whip one up in the wink of an eye if only he were here. You not heard of him, you say? He loves festivals. Find a fair, and there you too shall almost certainly find Belkler. We need to get a doppeldoll to save Chrono. A festival, you say? I think I might know of a festival going on somewhere. All right. So, if you remember, I remember where Beckler is, by the way. Remember this tent? We only were in here once. Here he is, look. Welcome to Norstein Beckler's Tent of Horrors. The spine-tingling show is about to start. You want a doppeldoll of Chrono? Normally I wouldn't give out another person's doll, but today I'll make an exception. 40 silver points. I'll give you the doll even if you lose the game, but it costs you. The longer you stay in the game, the lower the price will be. You don't have enough points. So we need to earn silver points. And I remember this. The easiest way to do this is to fight Luca's robot over and over on turbo mode. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have to spend like 10 minutes grinding against this robot over here. Watch. Alright. We gotta leave and come back. I forget how many you need. Because he said it could be 40, but it could be less if you do better at the game or something. Right now we have 30. There you go. Good evening, King Michael. How are you? Alright, Derek, you have a good night. You taking off? Alright, if I see another Derek, I'll know it's not you. Cool. I know, this is very riveting. I think we might have enough. Didn't he say it was only 40 points? So we might have enough to do it. Probably want to save first in case we screw it up, because it's a mini game. It's the one where you got to tell who's who or whatever. There we go. I like how little things that were innocuous or didn't seem very meaningful earlier in the game now turn out to be like huge plot points at this point. It's pretty neat. Alright. So here we are. You want a double doll Chrono? 40 silver points. I'll give you the doll even if you lose the game, but it'll cost you. The longer you stay, the lower the price gets. Alright. Mimic what you see. Okay, hold on. Shit. Left arm, right arm, laugh, surprise. Okay. No! No! 30,000 gold. Well, we got it, but it was 30,000 gold because I messed up. I think you could get it down to like 1 gold. Seriously, if you don't mess it up, you could get it down to like free, like 1 gold. Well, that was terrible. We had to pay a lot, but thank God we had a ton of money. Wait a minute, where's Chrono's house? Here it is. So should we tell his mother what's going on? Here's the kitty. The kitty's here. His mother's missing. Where'd she go? Oh, here she is. Oh, listen. Oh, hello. Is Chrono all right? Yeah. He's just fine. Well, I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. You tell him I said to behave himself, all right? Listen, I mean, yes? We'd like to borrow this doll for a bit. Go right ahead, dear. Huh. We got the doppel doll. All right. Wow. You stay out of trouble now. Don't tell his mother what's going on, all right? Don't tell her. She should know. All right, well, we got the doppel doll. This is kind of a weird, convoluted way we did it, but we did do it. And now we're going to go back to the future. Of course, it put me in the wrong spot. Gotta go down here. Go back and talk to Balthazar, or at least Balthazar's memory, and see what he has to say about this doppel doll. Okay. So, by the way, technically we could have done this right away, but it's kind of fun to go around without Chrono and do other quests and the like, right? It's kind of fun to do that. Thank you very much, Jesse. That's very nice of you. You said to wish my wife a happy birthday. I will do that. Death P covers a powerful, capable of restoring the slain to life. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, that will do quite well. It seems the time has come for you to attempt Death P. It is the only chance you have of reviving your friend. I've implanted one final program. Truly, I mean it this time. It is the construct's memory in the construct's memory banks. I will help you guide you up the mountain. Please stand back. So basically saying this is the end of the new. After this, that's the end of this news helping you. Okay. Whoa! Executing program. Executing program. Executing program. The 3 entities you just saw will aid you on Death Peak. This ends my message. Now I must ask you for a favor. This construct has reached the end of its final program. Please let him rest. The switch is on his stomach. Aww. He wants you to let this robot, new, basically rest forever by deactivating it. As sad as it will be to say goodbye to Balthazar for good, I mean, Balthazar technically is already dead, so I guess we should respect his final wishes, right? Switch the construct off? Yes. And that's it. Time no longer appears to flow for this construct. And that's it. The construct is now, you know, off. And that's the end of Balthazar. Oh, man, Balthazar helped us out a ton, did he not? Right? We saw him when he was alive by coming here early. But then we didn't know who he was, and he was just kind of jabbering on. But it was awesome that he helped us out so much. So, alright. Death Peak. Let's save up for a dungeon unlike any other. For sure. But in the meantime, I received a $5 tip from that boy Kojo. We got to get a session of Texas Chainsaw Massacre in ASAP. I've already explained why I wasn't really too interested in that game. I know it's on Game Pass. I mean, maybe eventually we'll check it out. Like, for example, I do a Halloween marathon every year. It probably would be a shoe-in for the Halloween marathon. But I really am not too interested in playing it right now amidst all these other releases and things that I've been playing. So, thank you for the tip. I appreciate that very much. All right. Very cool. Thank you, King Michael. I also will tell Kat that. Everyone's basically wishing my wife a happy birthday. It's not her birthday yet. It's her birthday tomorrow, but... okay. Death Peak time, everyone. Walk when the wind dies down, and hide behind trees when it picks up strength. Oh, shoot. Let's try that again. Okay. Here we are. Hide behind the Christmas trees. If they are Christmas trees, I'm not sure. Okay. We got enemies. It's time to fight. Can I walk right past them? What happened? You're kidding me? The game froze. Oh, come on. Good thing we just saved. The game literally just froze up. It's a glitch. Look. The music keeps playing, but the game completely froze. Yeah, look. Well, that sucks. I can't even... what the hell? I can't even move around here. Look. What is going on? What the hell? I think it's Steam that's freezing up, because I can't even move around in this menu either. No, my controller is still on. Oh. What, maybe I unplug and replug? Look, it's all fucked up. What on the holy hell happened? I guess I'm gonna have to get up to the keyboard and mouse and have the whole thing kind of restart. Good thing we just saved, huh? That's weird. Alright, first time that's actually happened in this game. I don't know why that just happened. So let's see what happens here. Okay, try again. Stopping. Alright. Well, can I move the controller around now? Yeah. Look, now it works. It was the game. Okay. It had to have been the game, because you notice as soon as I rebooted it here, it works now. See that? Yep, here we are. Yep, now it works. What a weird glitch. So what the heck are these called? Damn, nice hit. These are called blood yolks. Ew. Blood yolks? That's disgusting. They're resistant to her new gun we just got. Do I like the combat theme? I love the music of this game, Abdullah. I love everything about this game, but the music is outstanding. A magic ring. Magic plus 6. Okay. Balthazar is not a monster. No, those news are not monsters. They are robot constructs that the gurus made. And they were placed throughout time to help out with everything going on in the plot line. So whenever you saw one of those news, those were all made by the guru Balthazar and programmed to talk. These blood yolks are eating my party members. It's very disturbing. I'm upset at this. Can I be Frog for Halloween? That'd be pretty tough. Oh, Frog just learned a new ability. What did it say? What did he learn? Frog Squash? Hit all foes. Damage higher when HP is low. It's a 15 TP move, so it must be pretty darn good, huh? Seriously. Apparently that's his highest level ability. Because if you take a look, he has none others listed. See that? It looks like Marlo's learning Cure 2, and Luca's learning Flare, but Frog doesn't learn anything past Frog Squash, right? That's it, and he already knows it. Should we switch party members? To someone else who's going to learn a new ability, perhaps? How about we bring Magus back in? We haven't had Magus here in a while, actually. What should we put on him? Prevents all status ailments. Oh, he doesn't need the Gloom Cape or Nova Armor. Yeah, he's good. Speed Belt. Let's double his evasion. Why not, right? Thank you, Jesse. See you later. Thanks for chilling with me tonight, and thanks for rejoining as a member. I appreciate that. Now, wait a minute. We have an item that's supposed to do a triple tech, but man, I don't remember what the triple tech is. Yeah, let's put Magus in here, because Magus only has... He doesn't even know his magic yet. See that? His magic sucks. So, let's keep an all-magic party right now. How about that? All magic users. And in fact, if that's the case, get rid of this. And let's put on the silver... No. Who has the silver thing on? Silver stud, yeah. Give that to Magus, so he can just use magic every turn. Silver stud. Okay. Cool. Alright. Mess with Magus for a little bit. We haven't used them in a long time, so... Will Ayla and Robo come back? Of course. Dude, I'm gonna play with everyone, of course. Don't worry. You're oh, shit! I'm a little too worried. How do I get to these items? Do I not? I guess I can't do it, huh? Oh, crap. You gotta go the other way? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Use the side swipe. Did you see that? This Valkyrie bow that we got for Marl is really, really good. Screeching Candace, we have this membership for 11 years. Says almost a year. 11 years. Wow. 11 months. And he says almost a year of continuous support. Thank you very much, Screeching Cantus. I appreciate that. Jade says he would love to see Luke tomorrow. Perhaps I will use Luke. It's either Luke or Lily. It's going to be Luke or Lily tomorrow for sure. I'm just not decided yet. Oh, you know what? I guess we do have to go that other way. This is all dead end. We must have to backtrack from another direction to get that item. Okay. Oh god, let's use magic against these. There's a lot of them. Let's use fire 2, see if it works. Indeed it worked. Very nice, Magus, with the magic. Radical Justice, I love that they're using the song from the first dungeon. Yeah, they reuse a lot of music in the game, but the music is so good, and there is enough variety in the game that you never get tired of it. It's not like, oh god, they're still using that theme. Like, you never feel that in the game, right? I've never felt that. Oh, no! Look at this! Holy shit! So we have to just attack its head. If we attack the body, it's going to hit us with those needles and kill us. Whoa! Critical hit. You see how much damage it did? That was amazing. Okay. Critical hits. Oh, I got your new special weapons. Awesome. Got it. So you can only attack it in the face. And you can't attack, if you attack the shell, then it freaking counterattacks you. Oh, 120 TP, baby. Magus learned Dark Bomb, his new ability. Gigaton Arm, that's got to be for Robo, right? Screeching Candace says, I really appreciate these old school JRPG playthroughs that you do. They're nostalgic and bring back good memories. And I agree with you. That's why I love playing these games with you guys. Now, it's so much better with this interactive audience. When I played it 10 years ago, listen, I enjoyed it, but I didn't really feel like the people were with me. Seriously. Like, I felt kind of like I was playing for myself, because no one was really with me enjoying the playthrough. It was more like just me playing, and people were watching on stream and complaining. Oh, I don't like this classic game. When is he playing another GTA? When is he doing this? When is he doing that? Now, people are here literally just to enjoy this game. And a lot of people, admittedly, have skipped the playthrough, and that's okay. We can be here and enjoy each other's company. People who actually want to see the game, right? That's an awesome thing. A save point? That's a random ass save point. No? Right here? Okay. Barrier Ring. Am I thinking of playing Final Fantasy 1? I own the whole Pixel Remaster collection, so probably, yes, eventually I will end up playing that. Magic Defense plus 10. Sure. Give it to her. Why not? Why not? Item up there. We can't get to it yet. A lot of stuff we can't get to yet. I get the feeling this is going to be one of the longest, most interesting, complex dungeons of the entire game so far. So I guess we go back now. I'm sliding down, look. Okay. Alright, let's keep going here. Brave Sword. Who is that for? It's for him, but since we already powered up the Masamune to the final level, the Brave Sword is not very good. See? So we don't need it. It's kind of an outdated sword at this point. Uh-oh. More of these. How dare you eat maggots? That's absolutely disgusting. Will I play Resident Evil games again? Yeah, I would like to play Resident Evil 0 or Code Veronica X again. I've only played those once, and it was almost a decade ago. And honestly, I don't remember that much about them, so I think those would be neat playthroughs to do again. But as for the rest of the other ones, I played the other ones recently, whether it's the modern remix or whatever, so I don't think I would play those again soon. Whoa, look what I just did. I opened a random door in the wall. Okay. That was weird. Uh-oh. Jade says on Halloween, will I watch The Addams Family? I don't know. I want to watch horror movies for October and review them for DSP Reacts. I wonder if The Addams Family would be available on like any of my on-demand services. Remember there were 2 Addams Family movies in the 1990s starring Raul Julia and Angelica Houston and Christopher Lloyd and Christina Ricci. Like, those are interesting, good, fun movies. Maybe I would like to watch those for October Halloween month. It seems like now we have people who are all agreeing that they would like to see Luke tomorrow in Street Fighter 6. Is The Shining considered horror? Of course! The Shining is definitely a horror movie. Are you crazy? There's rivers of... Oh. There's rivers of blood and ghosts. How could it not be horror? What are you talking about? So Dark Bomb is a dark magic spell. He has all 3 elements already, but now he's going to start learning dark magic abilities as well. There we go. I agree, Radical Jaws. Today has been a nice, long, chill day. Starfield was chill. This is chill. Tomorrow learn Cure 2. which I believe is the group heal spell for her. Yes, it is. No, it's not. No, it isn't. Yes, no, it isn't. She's learning Arise now, which is great. We need Arise. We basically don't have a group heal spell right now, which sucks. Excuse me. Yes, no, it isn't. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're going to split the part in a moment here. I've been playing for about an hour. We'll play for about another hour tonight as we're here on Death Mountain. No, not Death Mountain from Zelda. This is Death Mountain in Chrono Trigger. This is where we're going to try to save Chrono. Ether. It's on Paramount Plus. Yeah, Addams Family's on Paramount Plus. I don't have that, and I have no plans to get that anytime soon. I want to watch that sequel, Dr. Sleep. I've never seen it. I want to see that one. Hadean Sickle. Not as good as what I have. Yeah, not as good as what I have. Remember, we found the Doom Scythe hidden in Ozzy's castle, secret area. This is supposed to be the best equipment for Magus, so that's why it's not as good as the Hadean Sickle. But we should fight this thing regardless. This gets a little bit of extra TP here. Chop up this bloody yolk. Very nice. Oh, let's fight this thing, and then let's split the part. Here we go. Like nothing. 14 damage. Big deal. I think what it is, as long as you just attack the head, after that initial needle attack, it doesn't really do any damage to you. Very small. See? What's up, Phaser? Good evening. How you doing? Almost no one got critical hits. No critical hits on this dang thing. I have no idea if Cat saw The Shining or not. Cat is not a horror movie buff. I know that. Got him, finally. Alright. Alright, another 120 TP. This is tremendous right now. Magus learned Barrier. Luca learned Flare. We learned Antipode Bomb 3 dual tech. What we should be doing is making sure that everyone here is learning their best abilities. So, Luca doesn't need any more abilities. So we should trade her out for someone learning abilities, because every time we fight one of those Lavos spawn, we get 120 TP, which is huge. So I think we'll keep Morrow, we'll keep Magus, but let's swap out Luca now for someone who is learning. How about Ayla? Sure. Let's get Ayla into the mix. Let's get her back in with the better equipment. Vigilant hat, so she's now status immune. Luminous robe. And not as good as the Ionian suit. Rage band, 50% counterattack. Yes, let's do that. Alright. Let's heal up. We're good. Alright. We're going to split the part here. Everyone, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Chrono Trigger. Great progress tonight, as usual. Great chill audience tonight as well. Thank you all for chilling with me here. And on to another hour of retro fun. Excellent.